Morning. I look like I got, zombified, and I'm vlogging from my car. That's a surprise to everyone. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a video because I was watching, or rather listening to the presidential debate yesterday, and I realized something that should have been one of the first things that I realized, and I don't know if anybody else has. Probably so, but did you notice that if you go to court to testify, for a traffic ticket anywhere from, well, I don't know about a traffic ticket, but if you go to share something that you saw, you have to swear in, I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And that is for, something as simple as, hey, I saw this guy grab her purse, and these are the details that I know. I think that that's, honorable, and most people have to swear on the Bible. I believe that some other faiths, if you identify as Muslim, they'll make you swear on that, whichever holy text you feel that you're most inclined to. And what I found really interesting, and after looking into it just briefly here this morning, is presidential candidates do not have to swear to tell the truth at all. I guess it's assumed that they will, but, why not take that extra measure? You're taking an oath, once you're the president, but there's no measure to say, I will tell the American people the truth about myself, about my intentions. However, I think that would be honorable. I think that would be valuable to the election, to their candidacy, to just see, if they put their hand on there, if they're really lying. I don't think personally that it would hold very much weight for them, because if I put my hand on the Bible and I say I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, I'm going to tell the truth and hold the whole truth, because that's before my God. But a lot of these people do not, they say they do, but they don't believe in God. And so to tell them, hey, let's put your hand on the Bible, whichever, maybe the Quran. I really think the Bible should be the standard because it is the truth. So you have to swear by the truth. And I know you're not supposed to swear in front of God, but, to make a promise, to make an oath that you will tell the truth on that Bible stands to reason that you would tell the truth, because you don't want God to come after you if you don't. But anyway, so I just thought that was extremely interesting, that a lot of people haven't picked up on the fact that presidential candidates do not have to swear to tell the truth. There's, during their DNC or RNC, are you going to uphold the standards of the Republican or Democratic Party? Are you going to stand by this, that, the other? But the most important thing that they don't do, and I have not had time to look in to see if they did it in the past, maybe I'll follow up later on when I have time, is to see if they've ever done that. And I would assume that they have, because if you can expect somebody to go to court and tell the truth, shouldn't we expect our politicians to tell the truth? I mean, that's stupid to even bring up. I assumed that they did. And, granted, I'm not following this election as close as everybody else. Like I said, my hope's found in Jesus, not in these people. But it's just, it seems as though that would be like one of the first things you'd want to do if you want someone to tell the truth. Whenever you're in court, nobody goes, oh, well, I don't want them to promise to tell the truth, because if you're on, trial for murder, even if you're on trial for a ticket, and the, person that saw you run the red, I don't even know, if there's any witness, you want that witness to tell the truth, because that either proves your innocence, or if you're the prosecutor, it proves their guilt. And I don't need to explain that, but I'm just baffled that a politician doesn't have to do that. And I know that, this is not supposed to be a political sort of channel, but my point being, politically speaking, I'm not giving you a bias. I'm not saying, oh, I'm for this guy, not for this girl, whatever. But I am speaking from the biblical sense, which is that if we're going to allow you to run the country, as a Christian, I expect you to submit to God. Even if you aren't a Christian, I know God's in control. But, why don't you have to swear on anything? even if, like, personally, you know, if somebody swore on the Quran, that would hold no weight for me. But I mean, shouldn't there be some sort of, hey, I'm absolutely not going to lie, and, you know, the consequences of lying in court, you know, contempt of court is jail time. So don't you believe that there should be some jail time if you lie whenever you're trying to be the leader of our country? I mean, that's just it. Like, if there was, I don't know. I want to look into it and see if maybe, you know, George Washington, James Adams, you know, any of the older individuals that are like the early presidents, you know, were sworn in via Bible, or, you know, sworn, like, what? Is this am I the only person that's baffled by the fact that our politicians are not required to, or not even made to swear on the holiest of holiest text, saying, I will tell the people the truth? I feel like that should be done, and I understand in this day and age why it wouldn't be, but why is it that it went from, I mean, like, it seems as though it's never occurred. When was this taken away? If it was something, I don't think that it ever was, and I think that just goes to show that they can lie to us just to get what they want. And I know that everybody's like, oh, well, that's conspiracy, but I mean, if you aren't told, hey, you cannot lie, it's understood that you're not going to lie, but if you don't have to put your hand down on a religious text and say, hey, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to tell you the truth about who I am as a candidate, there's nothing holding you back from saying, well, you know, I'm just going to give you, you know, lies and, you know, little fluff, marshmallow, whatever you want to hear, just so I can get into office and do what I want to do. But anyway, guys, I know this isn't really what I normally talk about, but that just kind of, you know, got under my skin, because how do we expect these people, you know, like I said, my hope is not found in them, but I'm supposed to submit to these people, and I feel like if I'm supposed to submit to them, they have to submit to God. And even if they don't, I'm still going to submit to them, because you know, I have to via the Bible. You know, God's in control, and if, you know, they do craziness, it's still my responsibility to submit and to listen to this authority, but also have discernment and know that, you know, God's in control, and if they're not following God, they have to face the consequences. It's not my job to do, you know, inflict any sort of judgment or whatnot on them, but I would like to see their hand on a Bible, and I would like them to say, you know, I will tell the truth, and then go off and lie, because they're saying before God, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then if they go off and lie, then that's gonna hold some weight whenever the time comes, I'm assuming, that they have to face Jesus. But anyway, guys, I just thank you for watching this video, and I hope that this opened up your mind a little bit. For me, when I, you know, just kind of came to the idea, I was like, this is insane. It should really be something that's done. Let me know if you agree. Again, if you have any prayer requests or anything that you need to share, let me know, let somebody around you know, and I thank you so much for watching this video. It's truly a blessing to be able to share my thoughts and feelings. I love y'all. Have a great day.